Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I was buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I was buried a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Don't ask. Don't ask.
I've updated the stream tags. Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Welcome to a personal diary.
On Twitch, Stream Elements says PlayCompile is now live. Streaming software and
Of a
game
dishevelled...
Idle Girls, ultimate animations for my RPG gacha game.
Shut up!
Developer may cry.
Can I get a word in? Welcome to the personal development diary of a dishevelled, broken man as he slowly descends deeper and deeper into madness trying to make a video game. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's that? Unity Hub? What? Wait, what? JavaScript? What was that? Was that Unity Hub? Whatever it was, it's gone now. Yep, it's fine. You know when there's fire all around you, and yeah, this is fine. That old meme. Haha! Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the madness. You know what I need? I need a couple of things, actually. I need a couple of things. Let's get my characters back up. So there's a couple of things I need. So while you were away, I managed to somewhat fix... I did some testing and some experiments. And this is what I have. Alright, let me show you what I have. Let me show you. Let me show you. So what we have right now is an ultimate or a cam character. A character that will do a close-up for a camera that will do a close-up for a character. We can enable it. It will play a transition. That transition is using local offsets. So the reason we can't use an animator... Now, ignore the fact that she's purple, okay? Forget that. Pretend she looks good. Don't get me started. But as you can see, my purple Ribena girl is playing her animation. The animation came from Mixamo. So that's progress right there. But I still want to edit a specific body part. And if you're wondering what's going on behind it, let me show you. Let me show you. So all I did is I attached a quad behind the character so that I can basically change the background for the alt animation. So this is good. This is progress. So as you can see, the camera's attached using offsets. It has offset transitions. We made a script. The script is called cam player. It receives something called a cam times. Now what's a cam times? Let me show you what a cam times is. A cam times is a new class I made last night. So if we go into game data, I swear I put it. Yeah, there we are. There it is. There it is. There it is. So as you can see, Chizuru Ult is a cam times which contains 2 entries of cam time. Now what's cam time? Cam time is an animation curve, a timestamp, and a local offset, and a local Euler angle rotation. Now what does all that mean? All that means is wherever the fuck she is procedurally in a dungeon, because we don't know, we can have this specific shot of her. Because the Unity animator uses world position. Now world position is like, okay, I want something on this corner right here. We can't do that with procedural generation because we don't know where the corners are, right? So she becomes the corner, the root, basically. We can't play an animation because it's world position, and it would change the camera to the actual position of the world. So I essentially created my own little animation system that uses offset values instead, and it does nice little transitions. And you'll see that on these we can also, let me see it. We can also set it to play once, loop, or ping pong. And we can have it play on enable, or we could just have it static. So that's a huge win right there. The next step we need is the ability to edit these animations, because right now this is basically the exact animation that came from why have I lost it? Why have I lost it? Why have I lost it? Oh no, there it is. It's on the other browser. I've got another browser. Calm down, calm down. It's fine, it's fine. I know you were panicking there. I never panic. I was keeping my cool, alright? I was just doing that for drama. Anyway, the animation's gone, but it was basically the default animation for our little cheeseroo there. And I wanted to be able to rotate heads. Now what I was thinking, let's try this. There's a few ways we could do this. I think what I want to do is, a lot of the time it's head rotation that I'm going to want to manipulate. So essentially my ult animations are going to have the character prepare for some kind of attack, say some kind of voice line, background changes, boo 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 boo, special camera. Then we're going to play the attack with like lots and lots of particle effects basically. I already have a particle effects system that will spawn particle effects at timestamps and with prefabs and everything else, so that's set up. Now we've got this little camera system. Now we need to go one further and allow for these animations to be edited on a per bone basis, so that I can have a bit more fine control over it. Okay, so let me get that animation. So if we go to, for now, this would all be done dynamically once we get there, but for now I've just got this little animator called anim test. So this will lead me to the animation. So there's Chizuru's ult animation, which is actually just the Mixamo animation directly. We'll keep that one as a backup. The reason why is, if I go to the animation, I want to change the head. So if I find the head, there it is, head rotation. I want to remove this property from the animation.
Canthea says, good morning, did you see newest Ananta video? It's English gameplay.
That was yesterday though, yeah? Or is there another one? Yeah, there was one yesterday. It looks, I was already hyped for that game. Now it's just like, you know, it's just unbelievable. I just can't wait. It's gonna EOS every other game in the world. Okay, it's not that good, but it's definitely gonna EOS NE, I think. NE shouldn't even bother releasing now, I don't think. It makes NE look like garbage. Utter garbage. Rightfully so. Okay, so if we test it now, where is my, there she is. What we should see now is that the head is static. It's kind of hard to tell because it's attached to her root, so it looks like her head's moving, but that's just the root of her body in the camera square. So she should now, and we can test this. The way we can test this is if we go to her skeleton. All right, so let's bring her in the scene. There she is. It's kind of weird because this animation, she kind of moves a lot, right? But if we go to her skeleton and find her head, yeah, are you hyped for it? I think it just looks awesome. I don't know anybody except the game journalists, and you know what? They're going to drive more people to the game.
Canthea says that after Gatu talks shit about the prior one, he made Gatu look stupid it like they was watching his deep dive analysis video.
Well, the only people I've heard say anything negative about this game is the game journalists, and it just shows how out of touch they are. And they're like accusing it of plagiarism. They did the same thing to Genshin Impact when Genshin Impact came out, and look where that is now. Plus, I think it's gotten to the point now where if game journalists say something's going to be crap, more people jump on it because people hate game journalists now. They're just so up themselves. It's unbelievable. So disconnected from the rest of the players. So they're probably going to drive even more people to the game by saying how much they hate it. Right, so let's grab her head and see if we can rotate her head. There we go. Her head rotates. She's moshing. So that proves that we just released the head rotation from the animation. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to get ChatGPT, because I'm back with ChatGPT, by the way. I tried Grok, but she's a slag. No, she does too much. Grok is too aggressive, like tries to take over everything. Like, let me give you an example. If I said, Grok, can you dot my I and cross my T, please, in my school report, Grok would say, yeah, let me just destroy the universe, reinvent the English language, and then rewrite everything from scratch. And you're like, I just wanted you to dot an I and cross the T. What are you doing? It's insane, right? Now, I like to have more control over these things. So GPT, I'm back with GPT. Me and GPT have made up. We've kissed and made up. And I'm feeling much better about GPT now that I've... Sometimes you've got to cheat. You've got to cheat on your AI model with another AI model to appreciate what you actually had all along. All right. Once you realize how saggy and diseased that other woman is, you know what I mean, then you can finally appreciate the nice clean thing you've got at home and infect her. Well, hopefully not. Yeah, don't do that. Anyway, that obviously I'm being an idiot. Right, what am I saying? I'm saying Mr. Not Mr. G. It's, oh, why am I saying Mr.? Ooh, is that a Freudian slip there? Miss GPT, not Mr. GPT. Okay, I'm saying, okay. I'd like a Unity script which does the following. Can be attached to a character born in a skeleton hierarchy. Waits 1 to 2 seconds. Actually, this one's going to be tricky because this is the same problem I'm going to have with iClone. Is if I record the head rotation, it kind of offsets because as she's walking backwards, I've used the worst animation to test this on. Let me think about this logically. Forget about playing the parent animation. We'll just record. Can be attached to a character born in a skeleton hierarchy. Waits 1 to 2 seconds. Records local rotation keyframes based on mouse position. Now let me rephrase that. Rotates the born based on mouse position. Records rotations.
Campia says, only game THST going EOS ETE. At this point they better release early.
No, I don't want them to release it early. I want them to release it when it's ready. Yeah, far too often do these... I mean, this is why, like, Cyberpunk sucked. And why so many games are, like, just a broken, trashy mess. Honestly, I don't care if it takes them another 3 years. Obviously, I want to play it, like, now as well, because it looks awesome. But I'd much rather they get things right and make sure it's right before they, you know, if they rush release it, like, that's why Monster Hunter was a complete joke. It's why Cyberpunk was... You release games too early and they just end up being a broken, frustrating mess. And it kind of just kills the experience, I think. So I want... Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm excited. Definitely want to play it sooner rather than later. But I don't want them to rush it to release and take shortcuts. I want them to polish it and make it good.
Canthea says, I mean Evanist to never read hype dying down.
Yeah. Well, that just looks like Tower Fantasy 2 anyway. Can play these rotations back when not in record mode. So example, I have an animation Complete the rotations back when not in a record mode. Complete the rotations back when not in record mode. Example, I have an animation which I want to add head rotations to. I'd like to puppeteer the head rotations to an audio clip which will play. I have an animation I want to add head rotations to. I'd like to puppeteer the head rotations to an audio clip which will play.
Campier says, also bad news TOF, so-called no gacha is designed for Wales economy. They have black crystal trading, that why they make money.
Bad news what? Tough. So-called no gacha. Yeah, I tried that last night. It's fucking awful. It's designed for Wales economy. They have black crystal trading. That's why they make money. Yeah, not only that. Like, well, I played it last night. There's nothing worse, right? I played it and got to level 7 last night, and it was absolutely horrendous. There's nothing worse than starting from scratch. Suddenly the gameplay is like you have none of your favorite characters, none of your favorite skills. Everything's suddenly like challenging, like even just like the stupid, you know, trash mobs and stuff. And then feeling like I've got to grind all the way back up to 100 again, like from the start. But I can't even guarantee I'm going to get the characters that I like or want. It's like, nah, I'm out. I'm so not interested. Okay, I'd like a Unity script which does the following. Bool record mode can be attached to a character born in a skeleton hierarchy. Wait 1 to 2 seconds after record mode true. Rotates the bone based on mouse position. Records rotations for playback. Saves data on record mode false. Can play these rotations back when not in record mode. Example, I have an animation which I want to add head rotations to. I'd like to puppeteer the head rotations to an audio clip
says,
which will play and have it play this movement back for me.
Game, such a shit show.
Can you help with this? Yeah, I was Getio doing 5 through 10 damage. Game is such a shit show. Yeah, it was. There was quite a lot of people in there last night though. But I just thought I can't be arsed with any of this. The thing is, right? He's my like honest feedback. I wouldn't want to start Tower Fantasy from level 1. Even if I got to keep all my favorite characters, even if it was like I could one-shot enemies because I'm still, like, put it this way, if I could still be level 100 and restart Tower Fantasy from the beginning with all my favorite characters and all my favorite stuff, I wouldn't even want to do that. But as soon as you take all that away, now it's suddenly challenging and grindy and horrible. Like, I can't imagine anything worse. I really can't. So, like, even if I could take everything with me from my level 100 account and then I play through the game from the start again, even that is not something that interests me. So doing it without all my favorite stuff is like, ugh, no thanks. I'm good, thanks. Got it. You essentially want a Unity component that acts as a puppeteering recorder for bone rotation driven by the mouse. It should record rotations when record mode is true, then be able to play back exactly what you recorded once you stop recording. Here's a script that achieves this. You can fine-tune the smoothing, delay, and input mapping to fit your workflow. Nice. Bone recorder. Woohoo! I'm going to record some bones, alright. I don't know why I said that. Ignore me. I just thought it sounded funny. Scripts core, is it a core component? I guess so. Bone recorder. Bone recorder. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Ananta's gonna be, because it worries me a little bit. See, it sounds all nice. Oh, no gacha, no characters on gacha. Sounds nice, but they're going to make money somehow. So it all depends on how they're planning on making money, right? That's the thing. Now, if it's just cosmetics and stuff, then fine, and I'd be happy to buy, as long as they're not ridiculously priced, I'd be happy to buy some outfits for my foxy police girl. Oh, I love that character.
Canthea says, what worries me how they going make money, look how stupid Tower did it.
My little taffy roommate as well. She's cute. Could have some fun. I look forward to it. They can all wear each other's clothes as well, apparently. Well, as long as they're from the same gender, I think it is. So, like, if you buy... So, I guess if you buy, like, I don't know, let's say you buy a bikini or whatever, then I think you can make any of the female characters wear it. So that's cool. But that makes me worry, because what are these going to cost? And are they going to be tied to gacha still? Who knows? But I guess it's like, yeah, but that's, you could probably have a better free-to-play experience even if you never get any costumes. Because you can still play all the characters, right? So that's still better. I think that's probably still better than the average gacha game where you just can't get the characters unless you, win a gacha. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's too early to tell yet. I just hope they don't get too greedy. But everything sounds great. Because that's the thing with this game. I think this game's always sounded too good to be true, and that's why there's been so much negativity around it.
Canthea says, if they have a trade crystal in Komi, it would be shit.
But also, NetEase, which is the publisher behind it, have a bit of a bad track record. Record setting, record delay, rotation speed. How is this saving data? Okay, it's not, basically. Okay, I probably should have been more clear. The data needs to be retained between runtimes. So I guess we'll need to save a file somewhere. Perhaps we can use Unity's GUID for the file name.
Canthea says, all I know Everness to Neverness is on live support. No one on TGS was talking about it. Everyone was in an taboo.
Although not Neverness is on live support, no one Tags was talking about it. Everyone was in an booth. Oh, at TGS, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, Ananta's been killing it. It's been. I said I was most hyped for Project Mugen back when it was Project Mugen. I said the only thing is, can they live up to the amazingness of the trailer? And I think they've to my surprise they've surpassed it. They've actually surpassed it. So I'm like, holy shit, yeah, okay, we're good. It's over. It's over basically. But it's still a bit early to tell, right? Like, you can make a game look awesome. People have played it now though, and they said like it plays better. And I've seen like it's because I was worried about, yeah, if it's all QT and all cutscenes, is it really going to be that good to play? But it is basically it's even more than Anime GTA from what I've heard. So like if you play the police girl that you like, you can just go around and do whatever the fuck you want. You can just arrest people, you can breathalyze people, you can just attack anybody walking around. Like it really is like Anime GTA, but then it's got the other stuff on top of that, right?
Canthea says, the latest video even have more gameplay.
You can drive around, have people drive you around while you shoot people, combat, pretty much do whatever the hell you want, I think. I just hope there's like a linear structure to it as well. I would imagine there would be, like a main story mode or some online mods or something that gives us, you know, I don't want it to just be a sandbox where you just, because that gets boring after a while. Sure, it's fun to, you know, ride around like a maniac with no real goal for a couple of days, but I like to have like some kind of progression, you know, like so. But it looks like there's going to be like a main story and stuff like that. I think it's going to be fucking awesome. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I think it's going to absolutely explode as well. And this is what people have been looking for. Perhaps we can use Unity's GUID for the file name and store it. Thinking about it though, I need to load them from within the project.
Canthea says, I hope they have a property system. As you know, PC version GTA got delay, so hype even bigger.
Right, example workflow. Record mod saves to guid.mod in local live folder. I copy these to resources motions. Or maybe we can save them in unless we can save directly in resources folder. Right, record mod saves to guid.mod in local live folder. I copy these to resources motions unless we can save directly in resources folder. Script looks for this file to decide if to attempt playbacks in record mode false. Can we do all that? Okay. Crystal clear now. Thanks for clarifying. So you want a persistent motion capture system for bone rotation that records rotations live, saves them into a file with a unique GUID file name. The file can later be placed in resources motions so it ships inside your Unity project. The script can then load and play motion files when not in record mode. Unity cannot directly write into the resources folder while running the Unity editor, would mark the project as dirty and may require a re-import. Instead, the usual workflow is record at runtime. I knew it would. I'm not using persistent data path. Honestly, I may as well talk to myself. Everybody uses this path and it's so awkward to get to. Like, just put it in the local folder. There's no need to use that folder. I don't know why they do this. Like, for production, sure, you might want to stick it in this deep stupid folder, but why would you do that during development? Why do you always stick stuff in that path? Like, it's such an awkward bastard to get to. If you don't specify a path, it will put it in your project local folder, which is what I always do. I prefer to put things there anyway, unless you're actually wanting to hide something from the player that's, like, you know, a bit more sort of bit less obvious. I always use local path. I don't know why everybody uses this path. Whatever. I do things my way, I guess. If you want it inside your project, resources motions, you manually copy the file. That's fine. We can do that. On playback, the script first tries to load from resources motions. Okay, so it's giving me a new... Oh my god. It's renamed the class. Like, don't rename the class. This is another thing that pisses me off about AI. You made a class. I fucking. Oh, there are some things that just wind me up about AI. Like, just because I've given you more context to change the script to do extra things, you don't have to rename the class to define the extra things that we're adding on. Like, just put it in the original script. It drives me nuts. It's just so weird how it does these weird little annoying things. Whatever, I am just raging about nothing really. But it's just irritating. It's like, why does it do that? Also, it's going to insist on application persistent data, which is not what I asked for. Because I hate this fucking path. Get rid of that. It's such a pain in the ass to get to, and it's so unnecessary. And then I'll copy them from my local path. We could put them in a path called motions, I guess, because then that just makes it easier for me to find what's what. So if I go to my path right now, that's not what I want. Unity projects, idle goals. Okay, it will basically put data in this path. There's my debug log, for example. So I'm going to create a folder called motion record. Oh, let's call it bone recordings. Right, I'll call it bone recordings. And then if I just add bone recordings to this.
Canthea says, you did cheat her ChatGPT.
No, she's always done that to me though. So this isn't revenge. This is just the way she is. She annoys the shit out of me. They all do that, to be fair. They all do that. I know why. It's because they're trained. It's because it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it industry standard. But it's like, it's the way most people seem to do it, but I don't understand why they do it like that, because it's so... I understand why you do that in production. So I suppose it's probably been trained on a lot of production scripts. That's probably why. But in development, you want to be able to quickly get into things. You don't want to be like digging through 56 folders deep on your hard drive just to go and grab something that you made. You want it there locally where everything else is so you can get to it. But anyway, it is what it is. Where the hell did I just make that change? Okay, it wanted to put it in motions. Bone recordings. Yeah, I'll put it in bone recordings. All right, let's test it. So what should happen is we should now be able to stick this in record mode, disable the animator, hit play, and after like a second and a half or something, it should let me puppeteer the, just like it does in iClone, it should let me puppeteer the head. And I should be able to... The only problem is record mode false is... Okay, maybe I'll make it so that it's a key press instead. Also... Oh, hang on. Is that enabled right now? Yeah, the problem is she's nowhere near... Right, for some reason she's doing an exorcist type thing. So it said it saved the motion. I think the problem is, in our test, is I wasn't ready for it. So, because I was nowhere near the fucking thing. So let's put that there. Is it recording the mouse from the game view? Okay, it's kind of backwards. So when I move the mouse left, she rotates left. Yeah, it's like inverted. I need to fix that immediately. And oh, I've got a great idea. Okay. Ah, it fucking crashed. Oh, Unity! Fix your broken engine! Oh, I did this last night as well. That's twice now. Asshole! Right. I can recover. I go to temp. And then go back to my project folder. Asset scenes. I delete turn test alt. I make this one turn test alt. I make this one turn test. I copy. I paste. It's stupid that you have to do all this. Why Unity just can't ask you? Why can't they add these simple fucking features to the engine? I'm getting so annoyed with Unity. I really am on the verge of just like making this my last ever Unity game. There's just too many unforgivable stupid things like this, right? Why can't Unity detect that backup scene after a crash when I next launch it and say, oh hey, we noticed that you crashed last time. Do you want to restore the backup scene? Yes or no? And then it does all this for you. You shouldn't have to. And a lot of people don't know about this. Like it took me like fucking 11 years to find out about that. Just bake it into the engine, you dickheads. Especially when you crash as much as you do. Okay, right. So the first issue is it's inverted. And also I want to add lock rotation. Okay. Couple of changes, please. Can we add the ability to exclude axes? Also, the rotations are inverted. Mouse left rotates right. Mouse up rotates down. Can we invert it so the rotations match the mouse movements? Okay. Okay, a couple of changes, please. Can we add the ability to exclude access from the recordings? Also, the rotations are inverted. Mouse left rotates right, mouse up rotates down. Can we invert it so the rotations match the mouse movements? Perfect, so let's do two things. Add access toggles, so you can choose which axes are affected and recorded. Invert the mouse controls so that moving the mouse left up feels natural. Yes, please. I'm also going to need to edit your script again. This is nice though. We're getting there. Sort of. Now we are, we're getting there. I have to change it now to match my thing though. Don't crash Unity. Wait, what? Born motion doesn't have mono behavior. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's fucking... Wait, motion data? Oh, because it fucking renamed it, that's why. Ah, oh, Jiminy! It was called Born Recorder, wasn't it? Even I got it wrong. Born Recorder. Okay, brilliant. The problem is, I don't know. First of all, I'm super worried it's going to crash again. If it keeps crashing, it's going to really give me a hard time. Let me disable the script in case it's that script that's crashing it. I think it's that script that's crashing it. It's probably just too much happening all at once, to be honest. Right, we are in the right place. So if I start recording now... It's not doing it. Okay, it happens... Oh, God. Yeah, it's using the whole... The other thing is it's using the whole length of the screen. That's very Exorcist. So we have to make the game window active before it starts recording. That's fine, we can do that. Also, like, left and right is still inverted. The up and down is now correct, but the left and right is inverted. Okay, the up and down is now correct. The left and right is inverted. Also, it's using the entire screen. Like, it's too insensitive, if that makes sense. It needs to be more sensitive, so that in other words, I don't have to move the mouse quite so far to make it look all the way up. I don't have to move my mouse like all the way to like the fucking top of the universe. And same goes for left and right. Okay, so I'm gonna add a sensitivity. Well, I suppose that probably would be, that's probably already thought of that. I guess that's what rotation speed is. Let's see if that fixes that issue. I'm so worried this is going to crash. So let's make it 50 just to see if that does what I think it does. Because if it does, then it already thought of that, I guess. Yeah, it did already think of that. Okay, that's good. I can just turn the sensitivity up already. So its default, that was too much. Its default of 5 was too little. Probably, I think 15 should be like a default setting, I would guess. Okay, so now the left and right. The up and down is correct, but the left and right is inverted. So I assume the left and right is X. So we want negative mouse X, I think. Let's try that one. Almost there. Almost there. Much better. That's exactly right. So now I can be like, hey everyone, how's it going? And I can sort of make a look around and stuff. Yeah, that also makes it so that the locked rotation doesn't... It's not as important now to like... But I guess I probably would want to lock the tilt. I'm not sure which one that one is. What I might do though is make it so that this recorder uses keys, because that would be much... I think that would make a lot more sense. Because if I click stop record, she does an X assist. Look what happens. She stops. We stop recording, and she does an X assist as I'm going to click the stop recording. We could still broadcast that in the inspector.
Tommy says, "Hola."
Well, that's Tommy. We could still broadcast it in the inspector, but I think we want to use the keyboard to start and stop these things. Yeah, so I'm not even going to do a record delay. I'm instead going to make it so that spacebar starts recording, spacebar stops recording, and I can change like X, Y, and Z by pressing X, Y, and Z. Okay. So we want input get key down, key code spacebar. There it is. Whilst recording, we should be able to just set record mode equals false. And then similarly, when not in record mode, if spacebar is pressed, record mode equals true. So that should let us start and stop recording with the space bar, which makes a lot more sense than clicking things over in the inspector, since we're recording motion here. This is really cool. This is pretty much what iClone does, and it's like directly in Unity. I've wanted this for so long. Wait, we've got an error. Record delay does not exist in the current context. Yeah, okay, that's because I removed that, so we should be able to remove that if condition completely now. There we go. Alright, so let's go delete our recorded file. That's not our recorded file, that is our backup scene for when it next crashes. No, it's not going to crash again. It is not going to crash again. Okay, there's our recording. I think using the GUID was a really good idea, by the way. The reason why I think it's a good idea is because it's an internal Unity serialization. So that means we can, if we did something like born name, then think about it, we have like 4 characters in a party at any one given time. So if we were looking for the born name, we'd need like an extra layer of separation, like the model name or something. But with GUID, because Unity already has like a unique serialization for every single game object, this thing knows what it is. It can look... Oh, I don't know though. That's a good point. Let me ask Jibbity about this, because the GUID thing might actually catch me out. And the way it might catch me out is these game objects are instantiated at runtime through the party manager. So I imagine that would probably change their GUID. So I actually, you know what? I don't think I can use GUID. Just a quick question. My characters are instantiated by the party manager at runtime. So I'm guessing their GUID would change.
Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke? This morning I was wondering where the sun was. But then it dawned on me.
Shut up! My character is instantiated by the party manager at runtime, so I'm guessing their GUID, and I guess really this is a child GUID, but I think it knows what I'm asking. Their GUID would change from the version I'm actually recording on. If so, my GUID idea will need changing to some other form of serialization. There's my question. It was bothering me that I was positing this as a question, but I wasn't actually asking a question. I know it's stupid, but that bothers me. Alright, but now it really is a question. Exactly right, that's a sharp observation. Don't butter me up. No, I don't want the buttering up. Let's unpack this a bit. Problem with using GUID, the way we set it up, every time you record a new motion, the script generates a random GUID string for the file name. No, it doesn't. It's not a random GUID. Well, it better not be. I thought we were using Unity's internal serialization GUID. That's fine if you're just collecting take 1, take 2 as separate motion clips, but if you want to tie a motion clip to a specific character, especially if they are instantiated dynamically by a party manager, the GUID approach won't line up with your character identity. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because it'll re-serialize. And runtime instantiation has no relationship to saved files GUID, so yes, the GUID you generate on record is not tied to your actual prefab or character. Solution: it depends on what you want the persistence to mean. Treat motions as reusable animation assets. Motions are stored as filename.mot. I suppose that's one way to go. So basically I create an animation clip by recording it, and then I assign the name of the animation clip to the thing. Yeah, thinking about it, that's probably how it's going to have to work anyway, because I guess I'm a bit of an idiot. Because I was just trying to make this as efficient as possible, but the problem with my previous approach anyway, even if it did, let's pretend it did for a moment. Let's pretend that this headbone was going to be the same GUID headbone when she was pulled from server through the party manager as the one that I'm looking at now, which it isn't, but let's just pretend it was. Even then, by auto-loading my GUID motion file, it's saying one motion per headbone. But we probably want different motions for different things, right? At the moment I'm trying to record an ultimate animation head motion. But when she does something else, like, I don't know, has a conversation with somebody or whatever, gets shot in the eye or whatever the fuck, right? Then I'm going to need different animation clips. So yeah, I guess it probably... The Bone Recorder tool probably shouldn't handle playback at all, really. I think it would be better to have a separate... Yeah, I'm going to ask Jibby to clean this up for me. I think right. I think you're right. Because also my previous setup assumed only one motion. Ever per bone, but I'll want lots of motions depending on the context. In that case, we should absolutely allow custom file names which can be saved and loaded by separate classes. Let's separate recorder from player Let's separate recorder from player so we can dynamically add a player to a bone and pass it a recorded motion file name whenever we need to do so. Here's the current script. So let's not do public string motion data. That says motion data public string GUID. We don't see it on the, because it made it a separate serialization class. I'm going to call that file motion file name, and then data.guid data.file equals motion file name. Where did GUID? Oh, it says save to file string GUID. Well, now we don't need to do that at all. We can just do that. Okay. All right. Got it. You're thinking the right direction. One script's job, record a motion and export a file. Another script's job, load a file and play it back onto a bone at runtime. This separation makes your workflow cleaner, and you can assign motions dynamically without roles bleeding between recording and playback. Proposed separation, record a component, bone recorder.cs. Yeah, why are you capitalizing my B? Alright, my bone's big enough as... I just mean, I like to do things that way. I like small, I like tiny little PPs. Okay? That's my prerogative, alright? I just like the small letter at the beginning, alright? It's just the way I do things. Alright. Okay. Do we trust it? Not really. But I'm going to copy it anyway. If I see the words application data path, I'm going to scream. Ah! I told you I was going to scream. All right. Bone recordings. Like, I gave it my script so it could see what I was doing, but it's still arrogant enough to change so many things and the ways in which I do it. Why? Why is it so arrogant? Just like, let me do things the way I want to do things. Oh, it remembered my 15 rotation speed at least. It also removed my fucking spacebar implementation, the piece of shit. Oh, it's such a fucking asshole. It's such an asshole. No, I'm very unhappy right now. It's okay, it removed... Oh, I'm so happy so happy? I'm so unhappy right now. I can't... It's such a bitch. Like, it's literally changed everything that I painstakingly set up for my own implementation of it. Like, I gave you the script. fucking asshole. Oh my god, I can't trust this thing as far as I could fucking throw it. I hate to imagine what vibe coders go through. I've just learned a code, trust me, it's easier. So I'm going to create a bone, I don't know whether it called it bone player, but that's what I want to call it. Bone player. He was the best player in town. He played my bone all night long. What? Oh, bone motion player. No, I'm gonna just bone player is fine. The reason why is I already have a bone motion, but that's got nothing to do with this. It's a completely different motion system because I'm a crazy person who has a million different systems when I probably only need one. Yeah, that's the problem though as well, isn't it? Like, and then Jupiter wants to add 50,000 more to everything. So it's looking in resources for motions. So we might want to set that up actually. That is one thing we agree on. One thing me and Jupiter agree on. Really is like a real marriage, isn't it? Like we just argue all the time. We disagree on most things. I'm just trying to see what it's done. I'll assume this works. What could possibly go wrong? It looks okay. Right, I'm very unhappy with its spawn recorder though, because it removed my It also changed my fucking inversion of mouse X. Using application persistent data, I don't use this. You removed my spacebar record start stop, which is now the better way to do things. You changed my inverted X mouse to normal X mouse. What else did you change? Bone player now looks good. Bone recorder has been completely changed. Please implement my changes into it. Using application persistent data. I don't use this. Oh, also capitalization. Capitalizing and changing class names. Please use my names. Using application persistent data, I don't use this path for dev stuff. It's too convoluted. You remove my spacebar record start stop, which is now the better way to do things. So we don't record the keyframes whilst reaching the inspector bool to disable recording. You changed my inverted X mouse to normal X mouse. What else did you change? It also, I'm probably not even going to send this. I'm just going to, but I wanted to see what a little bitch it is, right? You also changed my bone recordings back to bone motion. Like, why is it doing all this? It's just so annoying. Like, I pasted you my script and you completely ignored it. I'm just going to Control and Z and put my old script back. I don't even know if it's going to let me. It's not going back. You know what? I can get my old script back.
She said whatever, I will do my own thing.
I know, little bitch. So mad. I have to now get my old script back from my fucking previous interaction with her. Here's my current script. Waste of fucking breath. Yeah, Visual Studio's not actually letting me undo all. It's a good job I kept it. I'm just gonna put my script back because I can't be bothered. It's like even if I say all that, I'm not confident that it's going to mess something up. So essentially what we're doing is we're plucking out the ability to play things back. So playback settings, we still want motion file name. That we got motion file name there. This is my script, isn't it? Yeah. Why doesn't it know what motion file name is? Oh, because it has a capital N, that's why. Right, but here what we're doing is we're saying if the motion file name exists in resources, then play back the motion file name. We no longer want to do that on the recorder. But what we'll do is we'll warn if there is no motion file name, because we need a motion file name to record. No motion file name specified. Please add one. And then we'll break. Why won't it let me break? Oh, I know why. Because we have to put it. Oh my god, Jibbity. Imagine being a vibe coder. Wait, can you not break from... I suppose it's start. You probably can't break from start. Oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway because it's not actually doing anything. Because we await the space bar now. Yeah, so that's fine. No motion file name specified. Please add one. That's fine. Default rotation. Then we wait for the space bar to be pressed. We set record mode to false if we're already recording. And we handle the recording. Otherwise, we set the record mode to true. So this is handle recording. Don't worry about fucking GUID. That is completely redundant. Recording started, and then we'll just say the file name, motion file name. Stop recording and save. That should be fine. Right, playback we no longer want in the script. Save to file. Motion file name has a small n. Motion file name has a small no. It's using JSON. Oh, it's using JSON utility. No. If is playing back. Playback index is playing back. We don't need those. So that's no longer a thing. Loaded motion from resources. We're not loading in this one. Okay, so that should be a good version of the recorder, I think. Okay. Moment of truth, testing time. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. We will see. If it crashes, I jump out the window. Delete the old file. Delete the old file. Delete the old file. We don't have a file. Okay, file name test 1. We would never want record mode. I don't even think I should show that. Well, I kind of like to be able to see if it's. Did I add the attribute of read only to this project, or was that a different project? Because that was a pretty cool attribute that I added. This would be the perfect place to use it as well. Haha! This is the project. I don't know. I work on so many of these fucking projects. I couldn't remember whether this was the project where I made it. Read only didn't really do anything though. Didn't stop me from. Was it read only attribute? I don't think it was this project, you know. So read only is probably an actual Unity thing, but it doesn't seem to affect the inspector the way you would expect it to. It should lock that. I can do that. No, I think the project I added that to. This is a cool trick though. Let me go and get it. If I go to my Unity projects, I think it was my Prometheus test project that I added that to. God knows where I put it though. It would be an editor script, I think. Play table builder, there it is, read only draw. Look at that. I love that. Custom property draw, type of read only attribute. On GUI, rect position, serialized property. Neat little trick that Jibbity showed me at one point. That's a pretty cool trick. So if we add this draw into an editor script, how does this project not have any editor scripts? That's insane. That is actually insane. A project this big and I don't have a single editor script yet. This is going to be the first one. That's kind of terrifying, actually. I don't know why that's terrifying. It's just surprising. Alright, I guess we're making an editor script. It's part of core, I guess. This is something I think I would want in every future project, to be honest, because it's a cool little thing. It's a silly little thing, but it's just nice because it's like, okay, so if you're wondering what that does, that now gives me the ability to go into any of my scripts and mark it as a read. I think it'll show up as like a read-only attribute or something. Is it Unity Collections? There it is. So you see how it's gone grey? So I'm not allowed to interact with that now. But that's perfect for this tool because it lets me quickly and easily see, okay, that's not something for me to change, but it will still change in the inspector. So now it work well. It's exactly what it says it is on the tin, right? It's a read-only attribute. It's something I can read, but I can't write to, which is perfect for this. Kind of insane that Unity doesn't already have that. Yet another little quirk that I think is insane that Unity doesn't have something that simple, but it is what it is. Yeah, that just seems like a no-brainer to me, but whatever. Right, so if I press spacebar,
you lock your artifacts.
Okay, I recorded a clip. It saved it to Bone Recordings Test Motion 1. I locked my artifacts. I did indeed. Let's test the Bone player. So now what we would need to do as part of our workflow is we go to our Bone recordings. There's our test 1. And we drop this into our resources motions folder. That's where it's going to load them from. So we can import Bone Motion 1 as test 1. I should be able to say playback test 1, play on start, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Ignore that. Are we ready? Moment of truth. Genshin boss! Jibbity! It doesn't work. We've got an error in the release of it. What? That's Unity being Unity. It doesn't work, Jippity. It doesn't work, Jippity. What are you doing, Jippity? I'll go back to Grok. Jippity. Well, I think that is, like, that seems to be a...
Maybe needs Viagra.
Viagra? Release of GC handle. The handle is from a previous domain. The release operation is skipped. That is related to that script as well, isn't it? Let me just make sure. Okay, maybe it's not because I'm getting it anyway. Let me just restart Unity in case Unity is just being Unity right now. Oh, Unity. What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that error has nothing to do with Bone Player. The transform is not locked, is it? No, the transform is not locked. It's just not playing back. But our debug should have said... Is it looking? It's looking for motions, right? What is wrong with this? Yeah, it's looking in resources, motions, and then the file name. But does the file name include the extension? I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm not adding the extension manually. I think that's the problem. Motion should equal file name plus .mot. I'm not typing .mot if it's .mot every time. I'm using .mot just short for motion. I can make it whatever I want, but I'll just use .mot for motion. It's still not working. What is going on? Ah, we crashed again. Unity! Oh, I'm so sick of this.
Streamer Lemon says, thank you for following.
I might go back to 6. I swear to God, 6.1.15 did not crash like this. Is there a 17? I want 6.1, but I might downgrade to 15 because I swear 16 crashes way more than 15 ever did. Let's see if there's a 17. Install editor. Oh yeah, they don't show 6.1 anymore. They want you to move on to 6.2. I don't like 6.2. It's full of AI. I have enough of that in my life as it is. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't like 6. Can't explain it. I just don't. I don't like it. And I tried 6.3. I don't like that either. I like 6.1. Ugh. So I gotta go to the download archive. No, you want 6.1? You gotta go to the download archive, boy. Yeah, 16 is the latest 6.1, and it sucks. I think I'm reverting back to 15. Let me back up the project. This is crashing way too often. That's my third crash today, isn't it? Yeah, it's my third crash today. I can't work like that. I think I'm reverting back to 15. Ugh. Let me back up the project. Also, I need to restore that scene. Where is my backup scenes? Editor. That was my other project, though. Get rid of the old one. And then copy that. Wait, I don't have a back. Oh, I just had to hit refresh. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Okay, now rename this one to old in case we need it back. Copy this one. If you're wondering what this does, by the way, this is the last time. So Unity does this. Another thing that drives me nuts about Unity, I don't know why it does these things. I wish somebody would just give me the keys to Unity and let me control it completely. Not that I'm a psychopath, right? Well, I am a psychopath. But I mean, not just because I'm a psychopath. Because I would make it better, right? Listen to me, listen to me. Here's what happens when you hit save in the editor in Unity. It doesn't fucking save it. It puts it in this folder here. So if you crash, it's the last time you exited Unity, which means you could have potentially lost hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work. And all they would need to do is have it detect the last time it crashed and say, by the way, we noticed you crashed last time. Do you want to restore the backup we've got saved for you? But you know what it does instead? It deletes that file. So if you don't know about this, you lose hours and hours and hours of work. And it's so dumb because literally all they would have to do is detect the last time it crashed and then ask you in a dialog box, do you want to restore this file or not? But instead you have to do all this shit manually, and a lot of people don't even know about it. It's so annoying. It's like, Jesus Christ, why haven't we fixed this yet? Ugh. Unity's always done that as well. This has been always been a thing with Unity. Right, let me back up the project. I'm reverting back to 6.15. 6.1.15. How many versions of this do I have? 1 million. Yeah, I need them all. Okay, we'll make a copy 4. We'll make a new backup in case something goes wrong. Okay, we'll download 6.15 again because this one seemed a lot more stable. It looks like they're moving away from 6.1. I'm not happy about that. I don't like the direction 6.2 and 6.3 is going in though. I really don't. 6.1 was good. Well, I say it was good. 15's not. Crashes too much. It fucking does. I don't know. It's just why are we doing? Why have we got 6.1, 6.2, and 6.3? Just pick one. Where are we going with Unity? 6.2 is full of AI stuff. 6.3 is moving away from AI. 6.1 wasn't really AI, but But 6.3 like is moving towards all this like I don't know fucking weird optimization stuff, and it's like well just decide where the fucking engine's going and pick like I don't know why there's so many versions. Maybe you'd have less crashes if you had less versions. How about that? Just pick where the engine is going and take it there, and stop branching out to all these weird different things. I don't know why they. Oh my god, I've lost the plot. Lost the freaking plot. What happened? Did I didn't install it, did I? 6.15 install open link. Why isn't it installing? Is it installing? It's already being installed. Okay, calm down. I'm sorry, Unity. Don't shout at me. I'm only trying to make a game. Why are you gonna bully me all the time? I hate Godot. I don't like Godot. I hate Unreal even more. I don't want to say I like Unity, but Unity is the best of the bunch. It's like saying I like the guy over the road who's only murdered 6 people, because the other guys have like are doing worse. It's like the lesser of the evils. That's kind of how it is. I don't know. I've just used it for so long at this point as well. Alright, what should we do while we wait? We can do some Genshin. Oh, yeah, last time I opened Genshin, I didn't come out of it for 6 hours. I still don't have the final obsidian fragment either from that. But like, what else? I don't really want to play anything else. I tried to play Star earlier the day because you said about the pink-haired girl, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I just didn't like it, and I realized I don't even really want the pink-haired girl, because then I'd have to replace Mem, and I like Mem. So I do not like Star Rail. I'm just not feeling it. I don't care about Zenless right now because I already got Alice and her weapon, and I don't like the new characters. Terra Fantasy is not even a gacha game anymore. All my favorite games, it's just like there's nothing that I actually want to play. Uma Musume sucks. It's the most pay-to-win thing ever. Infinity Nikki's lost the plot. Genshin's the only good one. I do still like Genshin. It's almost the opposite problem with Genshin right now though. I wanna jump in Genshin for like, I don't know, 20 minutes and I'll be fucking stuck in it all day. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to kill some time while I'm waiting for this to install. Okay, we're not going to be in here for long. We're just going to jump in, do a couple of little dailies or something. It's better than watching that install. Okay, we are not staying in here all day. No. What day is it? Friday. I know that's Ino's talent book. Why do I know this? Ino's talent book day. Oh, by the way, as well, speaking of Genshin Impact, I watched an interview with Yehoda. You know Yehoda that I like. Well, an interview with her voice actress. Oh my god, she's fucking gorgeous. And yeah, she seems pretty cool actually. So now I'm like, oh my god, I already wanted Yehoda. Now I want her even more. Yeah, I'll try and get Yehoda, even though I hate animal characters. Grandad needs to take his pills and all that. Why am I a burb? Oh, because I was out here. Oh my god. It's over. It's over. Like, Grandad needs to take his itchy pills. Right, it's what day? I know talent book day. Actually, we've got a lot of I know boss mats.
I've set the stream title to Genshin Impact. Let's go, and updated the stream.
Ah! Why won't it go back in the box? Why am I on Xbox controls? Ah! Oh, you know what else is cool? There are two games I'm really interested in right now. One is Ananta, built in Unity. So that game's never coming out. And the other one is a new... So, do you remember that terrible gacha game? Atelier Wrestleriana. They've made... It came out yesterday, actually. They've made a single-player version of it, and apparently it's really, really good. Yeah, that's also Unity. So I just like when new games come out that I like, and they're built in Unity, because that's been a very rare thing as well since Unity shit the bed with the fucking pricing thing. So it's nice to see them maybe they're starting to make a bit of a comeback. But I've noticed there's a lot, because there's been a lot of people are very upset with Unreal right now because of optimization, and it just sucks. So I think people are starting to come back to Unity a little bit, and that might actually make it a better engine. Right, I need to reload Genshin. It's already there, you fool. What happened to my hub? It's still installing, and it's cute though, so we've still got some time. But yeah, when I saw Nanta was Unity, I was like, holy shit. That makes sense though. Because all the latest Unreal games are just absolutely fucking terrible performance-wise. That new Lumen thing they've got just kills everything. At least they're making Genshin dailies easy. Did she stop working? She never read that to me, did she? At least they're making Genshin dailies so easy to do 120 resin equal complete. I don't know. I've never paid attention. Is she dead? Horse? Are you dead? You killed my horse. Why'd you kill my horse, Canthea? What she ever do to you? Why'd you go kill my horse like that? I can't believe you would kill my horse. Alright, let's get it back.
Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream.
Yes and no though on the cell phone. To be honest, I don't think they're as, because it's not a gacha game, I don't think they're as bothered about mobile players as everybody else seems to be. Because some of the specs have been released as well, and especially for a Unity game, those specs are actually, like, you actually need a pretty decent computer to run it optimally. But I think that's good, because Unity's capable of it if you just build it right. So that should be a pretty beefy, nice game. But I don't think they're as bothered about
On
mobile
Twitch,
players.
Canthea says, but you can downscale it right easier.
Up to a point, but because it's a big open world game, like, you can downscale graphics, like rendering, but if you've got a big massive open world, it doesn't solve that problem. So that problem is like data streaming and like having a lot of geometry and stuff like that, which you still need a pretty beefy GPU for. So, and you could fuck with draw distances, and there's some, there's a little bit of optimization you can do. But yeah, it's a lot harder basically, because you've still got all that geometry to process no matter how you do it. How the hell Genshin pulls it off, I don't know. This game is nothing short of a freaking miracle, honestly. I don't know how the fuck they did all this in Unity. It still baffles me. This game is insane. But in that, it looks like another one that's going to be doing some really impressive stuff in Unity. So I don't know, maybe they will get it working on mobile, but I don't think that's their priority. But I could be wrong. But But I want to see more games like that. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Because like one thing I did like about Infinity Nikki is they definitely put PC first, and then they just tried to sort of port it to mobile, but it didn't really work out. But it was more like, you know, look, we want to make a pretty game and we want to make it run good.
Unreal 5 works like dog shit, so glad they did.
Oh yeah, I'm still glad it's Unity because Unity games play so much better. It's so much more optimized. When it doesn't crash. But woo! Okay, where did he come from? Oh, he's dead now. Well, not yet, he's not. Oh, wait, I've got my Natlan team out. Because I was doing Natlan exploration, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. But yeah, the Unreal thing is really, really bad. They need to do something about that. I mean, I don't... Obviously, if there was... Well, is there a game... There's always a game engine war. There's always a something war. In the game engine wars, I would always want Unity to win over Unreal. I might not be the biggest fan of Unity. I don't know, I'm just... I feel like I have more and more grievances with it as time goes on. But I still think it's probably the best, like, you know, commercially available engine. But it, oh god, it has issues. I wish they would just fix some of those really easy to fix issues. Right, so there's a daily over there. That's very far away though. Maybe I should teleport. But yeah, the issues I have are not within, like, not from a player's perspective. They're definitely from like a development perspective, where it's just like, oh my god, come on, just give us better tools and give us like better like safety nets and things like that, right? Is what I'm asking for. But as a player, like, I think it's freaking amazing. Like, it's hard to make a chuggy Unity game. You'd really have to not know what you were doing to make a Unity game run like shit. You'd really have to like not know what you were doing. It's like throw way too much at it and not have zero optimization stuff. Whereas I think Unreal, this whole Lumen thing, is genuinely stumping like veteran developers because it works so differently to the way things used to work that they're just making lots of mistakes and it's just causing every game to run like shit. But it's also kind of arrogant to expect everybody to change their workflow like that, you know?
One game dev did well on Unreal 5 Stellar Blade Nikkei.
Oh, it can be done. Yeah, Stellar Blade did a great job. There's been a few games. The new Silent Hill game's pretty good from Konami. That runs on Unreal. So you can make a good... I don't think it's the engine's fault. It's a mixture of Epic Games' fault and the developers using its fault, in that the issue seems to be that Lumen works so differently to the way traditional rendering works that a lot of the pipelines that the developers have been using up to this point don't work anymore with the new Unreal, and they're causing Unreal to run like shit. But I would also argue that it's kind of arrogant of Epic to expect people to just, you must all work this way now, you know what I mean, because we said so. And I think I think it's kind of like a bit of a, that in itself is a bit of a problem, you know.
Panthea says, so they have to be retrained.
Yeah, not only retrained, but they need like new tools and all kinds of things. And so for now, developers have just been kind of like using their old techniques with the new engine and then wondering why it runs like shit.
Panthea says, it has a learning curve.
Yeah, and some of these developers don't have the, I don't know. Well, they probably would have the means. I don't know. I think it's probably just all go, isn't it? It's probably a management issue at the end of the day. So I think the reason why Stellar Blade worked out so well is I think the Shift Up team took the time to learn all these new techniques or whatever, because I think that was their first ever AAA like fully fledged title, right? So they were in a unique position where it's like, okay, now we can learn this and do it right, and they put everybody else to shame. Honestly, they showed you how it could be done. But I think bigger studios, and also you do get set in your ways, like bigger studios, they have their own workflows. They've invested a lot of money in those workflows. They have staff that's trained on doing some things a certain way. Yeah, it's hard to sort of like, I think it's harder to change to a new method
Canthea says
than it is to learn it from scratch.
Booby gacha devs.
But then also management might only give them a set amount of time to do this stuff in anyway, right? I imagine they probably only get a budget for like so much stuff for so many hours. And so they think, okay, we'll just fucking wing it for now, do it the old way, and then you end up with all these dog shit games that don't run properly. Where? Ah, there's one there. This is not my Nod Cry team though, is it? I need my Nod Cry team.
Canthea says, cough new Monster Hunter.
Well, new Monster Hunter was their own engine, I think. I don't think that was Unreal, because I thought it was Unreal at first, but it's not. Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy. Ah! Oh shit, I have no stamina. Eat something. Both the Monster Hunter and the Square Enix games, the Final Fantasy, they also ran similarly like dog shit. I think they were down to being made for the PlayStation 5 primarily. So they were using in-house engines. They were using a new streaming texture, geometry and texture streaming technique that the PS5 excels at, and they assumed that the PC version of that would be as good, but it's just not, because it's a lot older, right? So basically they designed their games for PS5, putting PS5 at the forefront, and then when they try and run it all on PC, it's like falls short basically.
Canthea says, of course people run on old hardware.
Well, it's not even a hardware thing. I think it's an old... so it's DirectX, and it's like a texture streaming thing. I just think... I don't think it's the hardware. I think it's the implementation of that texture streaming. I don't know everything about it, but what I do know is... if you have a beefier PC
Canthea
than the
says,
PS5...
Plus PS5 used NVMe technology with the games.
Yeah, but I've got NVMEs and they still run like dog shit. It's more to do with how Microsoft's streaming textures, because it's an older protocol. So when they made PS5, that was like where a lot of their R&D went. Do you remember the marketing? So they basically prioritized this kind of thing. Ooh, no more waiting for loading screens, because we can stream things amazingly. So a lot of their like investment went into improving that technology. So they built the PS5 from the ground up to support that, basically. So Microsoft's half-assed implementation... Yeah, Microsoft's half-assed implementation of that does what it can, but it just wasn't built... You know what I mean? The hardware wasn't built for it, necessarily. The drivers aren't necessarily built for it, and so it kind of just does the best it can. Which kind of falls a bit short, I think. And yeah, in Final Fantasy's case, didn't they make PC wait like an extra year for it to come out as well? I'm sure they did. I think it came out on PS5 like a year ago or something.
Canthea says, basically you have to. Brute force. Through it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out a bit better. I would think. Like that, it's kind of weird because like hardware and software are so tied together. Oh, this is what I was in the middle of doing. I remember now. Where's this back in Natlan? Oh yeah, I found that kid lying on the ground while I was exploring yesterday. And now he's got all these weird photography mini side quests that I need to do. Wait, did I not do that right? What am I supposed to do? I just fell. Right, that's right. What do you want, kid? Tell me what to do. Maybe I gotta wait for him to count down. He wants me to smash into the thing. 3, 2, 1. Now smash into the thing.
Canthea says, well, PS5 had the extra headroom
I'm
since
going
they
to kill
stopped
him.
using the dogshit CPU on PS4.
I'm going to kill him. Yeah, but no, the hardware isn't that spectacular. But there's a big difference between using a mixture. Wait, did it complete? There's a big difference between using a mixture of random components to do something. Oh, it started again, hasn't it? Oh my god, I fucking hate this quest. What do you want me to do? I assume you want me to dive into that. How am I meant to time it exactly like that? Oh, I fucking hate this kid's quest. He had another one that was a real pain in the ass where you got to light these torches and it didn't tell you what order they needed to be in.
So they used the best optimal parts.
No, it's not even that. If you write, right, the big difference between an iPhone, a console, and a PC is Apple decide what parts go into an iPhone, right? So they can pick parts that work well together, and they write custom bespoke drivers and software for those, specifically for those parts. Same goes for a console. Sony knows what they're putting inside the console, and they can pick parts that work well together and design things around those parts, and then design software around those parts. In a PC, it's anybody's guess, right? You could have a fucking AMD card, you could have an NVIDIA card, you could have a AMD processor and a Intel processor. You don't know what speed it's going to be, you don't know how many cores it's going to have. Like, it's anyone's guess. So PC's like a complete shit show to optimize for because there's just so many variations of hardware you could have. So you can't be quite so optimal with anything because everything's just got to, you know, do what it can. So yeah, you've got like VRAM and you've got like tensor cores and whatever else, clock speeds. But those things on their own have limits. And so with this texture streaming thing, I think not only did those hard drives help, but probably I think the CPU and the GPU or whatever would have had like custom chipsets or whatever to help with all that stuff. Whereas an NVIDIA card just doesn't have that, so you've got to use the equivalent, which is, it does the same thing, it's just not as quick at doing it, I guess. But like I say, that's where a lot of their investment money went, I think. So I think that's why. Yeah, that's why like Apple are so strict about obviously like what parts they put in their Macs and their iPhones and whatever else, because then if they can control what goes into them, they can be more efficient with those things and build everything around them. So I don't envy the likes of Microsoft and anyone making anything for PCs. Anyone's guess what it's going to do. And I think that's the big difference between Unity and Unreal as well. I think Unity's just better at like optimizing for a vast range of hardware, because it's also designed to work on a vast range of platforms as well. So it's kind of a one size fits all. Whereas Unreal's Lumen, I think, is very specific. It's like, okay, it uses this particular type of rendering and this particular way of lighting, and it relies on very specific types of hardware. And it's like, anything falls outside of that, then good luck. Good luck getting performance. Yeah, I think Unity started off as a game engine on the Mac. PC came much later, actually. Started off as a game engine on the Mac that was designed to make mobile phone games. So it's always had that sort of cross-platform at its heart, you know, that it's like using Mac hardware and it wants to look at Android or phone hardware to be able to play games on. And then they've just added more platforms as they've gone along. Whereas Unreal was... It was made for Unreal Tournament originally, and I think that was a PC only game. So it's always been a PC first engine, and so any other platform support's just been sort of tacked on at the end. But yeah, that's the other thing about Unity as well. Unity is one of the few game engines that was made to be an all and everything engine. Like, it was made to be an engine. Most of the game engines are made for a specific game. So CryEngine was made for Far Cry. Unreal was made for Unreal Tournament. Decima or whatever was made for... What was that fucking Aloy game? Whatever the fuck that game was. They normally make an engine.
Canthea says, Silent F, I have seen some crashes and graphical glitches. I have watched live stream.
RE engine was made for Resident Evil. Like, normally a company will make an engine to make a game on top of, and then they'll reuse that engine for other games. But originally the engine was made to make a specific game and do specific things. Whereas Unity is one of the few engines that was never made specifically for a specific game. It was made to just be an engine. And I think that helps it in a way, because it's always been sort of trying to cover as many things as it can. Now Unreal, it's argued that Unreal Engine now is more of a Fortnite thing than anything. Like, so now it kind of tries to tailor everything towards Fortnite, because that's the big moneymaker, right? But if you're not making a game like Fortnite, then you might not necessarily have the best tools for your type of game, because it's always going to put what Fortnite's needs above yours. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I think that's kind of bad. But I think as well that, like, there's no money to be made in game engines. I don't think there's been a single game engine that's actually made a profit from, like, the engine itself. They all make money in other ways. So, like, Unreal, all its money comes from Fortnite. They don't make any money from Unreal. I think they lose money through Unreal. But also Unreal is the engine that feeds Fortnite, so it's like they see it as like an internal investment, I guess. Unity has to make money through, like, investors and fucking all kinds of weird other shit. But, like, the license fees themselves, I think they actually lose money overall, I've heard, through the actual engine itself. So they have to, like, make money in other ways. So it's not a very good business model to make a game engine because it's not very profitable, apparently. Oh, we got one.
Return to the skies.
That's only a flag though. It's not a chest. Right, up where? It's going to be some stupid little Mora pile, isn't it? Ugh. It's going to have me climb all the way up this cliff for some stupid pile of Mora that I don't give a shit about. Yeah, it's crazy how many chests, by the way, are in that land once you hit 100% exploration. I've gotten about another 25 chests since I hit 100% exploration. I still don't have the fragment.
I'm tired already.
Canthea says, is it the Doom engine the best it has done crazy thing in software?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a publicly available one though. That's this one. I might get a chest, 3 chests from this then. I do already have a score, but it looks like I only got a B. Oh, I hate these things. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Doom Engine... I think Doom Engine's a bit like Decima or whatever, where they'll probably license it out to actual developers, but it's not something that like a hobbyist like me can use, I don't think. And again, its main purpose is going to be like first-person FPS, isn't it? Because that's what it was made for. So it depends what kind of game you want to make, I guess. Why am I so slow? What the hell is resist? What? Why am I resisting? Okay, I got an S rank that time, so I should get some chests from that. I got 3. Right, give me the obsidian fragment, I swear to God.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
I'm not seeing it. Oh my God, it will never give me this thing. Which area is this for? It says like source, Coatepec Mountain and basis of unnumbered flames. Where is that? That one's Coatepec Mountain. Right, so surely, even though it says 100% exploration, surely I would expect it to drop somewhere in this region then? If it's related to that door or whatever, you know? I need my Atlan team back.
Canthea says, I would make condom resin before you cap out.
I'm nowhere near capped. I checked 174. Yeah, I played quite late yesterday.
Wibbly wobbly. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Show no mercy. Hurry up, Grassa. Hero incoming. Charge. Catching at the flames. Carving waves. Woohoo!
I've been up and down this a million times already.
Canthea says, well, I only have one so you won't forget later.
Okay, we're only just getting into that region.
Need a surfboard?
It's driving me nuts. I can't stand knowing that there's like a chest that I haven't got that has the thing in it. Even though the reward itself is kind of shit, right? It's just some artifacts. So like the reward itself is kind of ass, to be honest. But it's just this feeling of like, ugh, incompleteness. Does that count as exploration? These things are invincible? What the fuck?
Canthea says, I stopped caring, I just focus on story.
Wait, that one wasn't. I already did story.
Canthea says, I did farm for gold to complete
Whoa.
my daily.
I found one.
Need a surfboard?
I found one. I got some more yesterday. Up in a tree. Have I got the stamina? Why are they putting chests in trees? What's the purpose? It's just to annoy me, innit? Why would you put that there?
Canthea says, eat stamina food.
I'm fine. See?
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
Best of so's at the bottom, apparently. Yeah, it's fine. It was getting a bit low there though. I don't know if my stamina food's still on cooldown or not. Where the hell is this fragment at? I swear I'm...
Running late again.
so tired of looking for it. Once I find it though, I'm considering it done. I don't want to fight. I'm looking for shit. Alright? It's nothing to do with you. Mind your own business. Mind your own business, man.
He might feel a little prick.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Blow me,
To work.
loser.
For the wrath of Easley.
Right. Let me look at my compass. Where am I on the map? I need to go south.
Prepare yourself!
Idiot!
Fulfill our pact.
Can we get some skills? Why are all my skills on cooldown?
Best of luck. Be antenna.
What? Why is there more?
I swear it's for medical research.
Why is it? Why are you spawning more?
Suffer the wrath of Ainsley.
They don't normally spawn more. What the fuck's the deal with that? What's so special about this place? Nothing even here.
Return to the skies.
Oh, there's no, I'm not climbing that. You can piss off. Right, where's my stupid... Oh my god, I hate that land!
Canthea says, while Ananta met people exception, they are being pretty sneaky not to show us how they going make money extract lion game.
It'll be revealed soon enough. Well, I think it was a Japanese... What we know so far, I think it came from a Japanese interview or something. And all it said is that it would be monetization and customization, such as... I think it sounds like we get like something like player housing. How did they word it? It was something like... it'd be like customization, such as outfits... what else did they say? They didn't say
Canthea
decorations.
says, color change.
They didn't say the word decorations, but it sounded like that kind of thing, you know, like I think they said costumes and customizations. So that what that means, I don't know. Maybe we'll get like some kind of player housing or whatever. Oh, cars as well. The other one was like custom cars and things like that. So probably like custom paint jobs and stuff. So I don't know. I think they're gonna mostly just do costumes and things. I'm not missing anything out here. I've been around here for like 1,000 years. My arms are getting fucking worse. What is wrong with my arms?
Whatever you need.
Oh my god. Why can't I just get this fucking stupid fragment?
Canthea says, sounds cheaper, but they can easily charge for every little adjustment you need to make.
Yeah, exactly. It might be like fucking Dead or Alive or whatever. Want to change your hair color? Okay, that'll be $5 each time you want to do it. And it might be something ridiculous like that. Want to change your clothes? Okay. You need to buy clothes changing tokens. They all these games try and milk as much money out of you as possible, one way or another. It might just be behind a... It might be like an Infinity Nikki where it's just really terrible gacha.
Canthea says, change color $10 or color change pack.
Return to the skies.
Yeah, well, Infinity Nikki does something similar where you're supposed to like... So like, the outfits are up to like 12 pieces or whatever. And then if you want to dye your outfit, they have sections. Each of those 12 pieces has sections. And you have to like buy a dye, which only dyes it once per section. So essentially they try to sell you the same dye for like 20 odd times just to change one outfit. So it can get pretty crazy.
Let's hope you play a good fight.
Canthea says, I seen a game where the color change worked like a slot machine. It's RNG dye.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Or it might just be terrible gacha as well, like Infinity Nikki. Each outfit might have parts, and then you have to get each part or whatever. Who knows? It all will be revealed eventually. But it depends how much you care about outfits, right? But there's going to be a little bit of Akuma. I think there's going to be a little bit of Akuma factor at play. So I don't know. I suspect they're going to get pretty crazy with that. where you're gonna get some hot new waifu and everybody wants the super hot outfits. They're gonna try and make you spend a ton of money to get them. Who knows?
Let's hope you blow a good fight.
Canthea says, the calmer and more revealing $.
Blown bubbles! You ought to stand down! Just 6 o'clock! Running late again. Charge!
Oh my god, where is this thing?
Hurry up, Grassa!
Has he got east?
Canthea says, imagine you get a share that get wet and it has special see-through animation.
Don't give them ideas. They've done that in games before, haven't they? Well, I don't know, because I know it's heavily inspired by GTA, so I don't know, because GTA is not a gacha game, right? But GTA Online still made a shit ton of money. And so I'm picturing, since it's so much like GTA, I'm picturing it's going to work in a similar way. Now, I've never really played GTA Online, so I don't know how it works. But I think, isn't that where you can buy
Canthea
vehicles and
says,
outfits?
they have to
and
do calmer that brings a lot money.
they have those, what do they call them? I forgot what they call it. Shark cards or whatever. Yeah, they have these shark cards and stuff, don't they? So I assume that you can buy like vehicles and guns and outfits and all kinds of stuff to just like flex in the online part side of it. That's what I'm picturing. I think it'll be very similar to that.
Canthea says, yay, but you have to pay $60 our right to play it first. They already get a down payment.
It's like a subscription. Well, this might have a subscription as well. Who knows? I don't know whether... I assume it's going to be free to play though. We don't really know, do we?
Hurry up, Grassa!
Canthea says, it's not a subscription, you buy the game, the online isn't. Additional feature.
Yes, I don't think they would do that with an anime. They could though, like, because Final Fantasy 14 works like that. Like, you basically you buy the game for a tenner, but you still have to pay a monthly subscription because it's an MMO. But the first part is like free until you reach like the second expansion or whatever, and then the subscriptions start. So it could have a model like that. I don't know. But subscription models, I don't know. They haven't been brilliant, amazingly popular because they don't make the developers a whole lot of money. And I don't know. People don't like them because you've got to pay like a monthly amount whether you're playing the game or not. And I think it is still going to be a gacha game. I just don't think the gacha is going to apply to characters. So, I don't know. Like I say, it's probably just going to be heavily... It's going to be like all the cars and costumes. They'll still make tons of money, I think. Be like, oh, get this super fast sports car. Fucking 0.7% chance. 50-50. All that shit. Oh, and I want that outfit as well. Oh, yeah, that'll be another gacha banner. 0.7% chance. 50-50. And all that shit, right? So... I don't know. I can still see it making tons of money.
Wibbly wobbly!
Canthea says, If you look at the video, they did have a hit tub scene. 100% we get come a slutty outfit. Canthea says, hot tub.
I'm sure I'll have all that. Yeah, I think it sounds... I still think... The more I think about it, the more I think it's kind of genius. Because, like... I don't really play GTA Online, so it's not really my kind of thing. I prefer GTA as a single-player game. But, I don't know, like... I'm not really that into the, like, Rockstar lore and world and stuff. But if you make it... If you made, like, a freaking Genshin Impact that was like that, which is kind of what this is going to be like... You know, an anime GTA, which is what this is. Oh, here we go. I had a key for there the whole time.
Mechanical parts. Could I have them, please?
When am I getting the fragments? Also, why didn't that show me on the map?
Canthea says, it's going to be like how Genshin releases. It's going to be huge anime GTA. The hype is huge now.
Yeah, because there was a lot of other games like that. Azure Promilia was there at TGS yesterday. I only saw one video about it. It's completely taken over all the games that are coming out. Ark Knight's Enfield as an exclusive PS5 demo that just came out a day or so ago. No one's talking about that either. Yeah, they've just completely stolen the show with this. But it's gonna be a while away. Yeah,
people don't care about those other games now.
I barely did anyway, to be honest. I thought that one looked the most interesting. Oh, Siege Run! Okay, I don't think there's anything down here. I need to be on the surface. Why is there a star
Running late again.
marked? I don't know. I'll still try the other games because there's no reason not to.
Canthea says, I feel Enfield going to be another generic wannabe Genshin. They going listen too much to player feedback.
Yeah, I think Enfield's cursed because if it stays a niche game, I don't think it will have the success it's looking for. If it tries to become too mainstream, I think it's going to lose its original fans. And I also don't... It's definitely not going to be able to compete with the likes of Ananta if it tries to compete with those games, because it just doesn't have enough. You know, it was never really meant to be that originally. So I just think it's doomed. I do think it's doomed. I'll still play it though, but I think it's doomed. Blue Protocol's doomed. It doesn't look that much different from when it came out in Japan, and it was a boring game then. Yeah, Blue Protocol's doomed. Azure Promilia could, and NTE could see some success, I think. Especially the Azure Promilia. I think NTE's mostly doomed though now, especially because of Ananta. I just do. And also, I don't trust fucking Horta not to screw things up again like they did with Terra Fantasy. They don't have the greatest track record. So even if it wasn't doomed, I feel like they'd find a way to fuck it up. But
Canthea says, Blue Portal slap some duck tap, it's still dog shit.
I think Azure Promilia is different enough that it stands a chance because it's not exactly like the other games. It's offering something a bit more like Pal World. But then we've got a couple of Hoyo games coming out that are... Yeah, and they're not quite the same though. They're more like TGS. Yeah, I think Azure Premier League stands a chance. Not only that, but it's the guys from Azure Lane, right? They've had a very successful gacha game for... Jesus, how old is that game now? They've got a lot of experience with this. So I think they know what they're doing. So that's why I think that's probably the game that'll probably be reasonably successful. But yeah, I think NTE's doomed. Enfield's doomed. Blue Protocol's doomed. There's that other one coming out as well that looks pretty cool though. Oh shit, what was that one called? The one where the monster eats things and poops it out.
NTE dead, I feel.
Yeah, there's another one coming out as well where the monster poops things out. Do you remember that one? Where there's a boy and a girl at the start. That got announced recently. And then there's that one everyone's talking about as well that's got that old.
Canthea says, Duelist Knight has a chance like Warframe.
Yeah, Duelist Knight, because it's got a different theme. It's not as anime as the other stuff. Where the hell are these chests at? I swear. They're driving me insane.
Canthea says, I feel like NTE on life support Gatu trying save it long.
Well, he'll probably still spend thousands in it, so they'll make some money off him at least. Where's that pointing?
Let's shred, Sharpie. Get to work. Shit, you two. Time to end. It's just 6 o'clock. Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Down. Is that a smashable rock? No. Ah, leave me alone. Ooh.
Canthea says, NTE might be still good if they kept the house system and you can loan stores and stuff, but your Wifos to work.
It depends what kind of game you're looking for. There's something for everyone at the end of the day. I think there will be games that are just overall more successful, but I don't even think that matters as much. I think people get too hung up on the gacha wars. Like, which game makes the most money, which game has the most players, and I don't think that's even really that important. I think what's important is, like, you know, what games do you enjoy playing, and does the game give you what you're looking for? But obviously if a game EOSs, then nobody can enjoy it, so it still needs to be somewhat successful. But yeah, I mean, I think Hoda seem quite happy to just, I don't know, hook a few whales and keep their things running, so they'll probably be successful enough to do what they're trying to do. They'll probably hook enough whales and keep it going, and as long as the people who play that game enjoy that game, then who cares? But yeah, I don't think it's going to be the big...
underscore 173 says, to me they just all feel the same.
Yeah, they all kind of tried to jump on the Genshin bandwagon, didn't they? And the market is kind of saturated now, I think. Wait, I saw. Yeah, the key came up, but I can't open the key. I didn't get the fragment in the end, did I? No. So why would it show me the key? Unless this is only 2 parts. Yeah, no, I still need 1 more green fragment. It's so annoying because I've been at 100% now. For like a week. And I've opened like another 25 chests. Oh. Wait, is it pointing down there? Wait. I think, or was it pointing inside that room maybe? Feels like it's pointing in the room, but like I can't open the room without the fragment, so like, what? But there's not normally a chest in there anyway, it's normally just artifacts. Yeah, I don't know, is that pointing to the room or is it pointing to something else? Seems kind of low. Can't go behind this waterfall, can you?
Canthea says, Wuthering Waves have a big audience. They came closer than anyone else.
Yeah, not my kind of thing. It's still a fraction of what, I don't know, some of the big games. Like I said, to be a successful game though, it just needs to turn a profit at the end of the day. Now some gacha games can do that with just a handful of whales because they spend so much freaking money that, you know, they don't need a lot of players. Whereas other games need sort of more players to keep them going. Especially if you're making something like an MMO. The game's going to live or die by how many people are in it.
Canthea says, they all do. People don't know every company has different operational cost.
Hurry up, Brassa.
What is attacking me? You little squeak. Are you serious?
You two. Time to.
You're the reason I can't use my treasure compass right now. Oh my god, give it up! Why are these little lizard bastards attacking me in the first place? It's pointing over here. That definitely is where the key is. Unless there is a chest in that room, but again I can't get to the chest until I get the fragments, and I can't get the fragment without the chest! Sorry, God, this is driving me nuts. Right, let me stand here and see if is it definitely pointing to that door. 3, 2, 1. No, it's not pointing to that door. I don't think. But it's pointing down, unless there's a way. Is there like somewhere to go in there that goes down maybe? I mean, if it is in there, then I'm fucked because I can't get in there without the fragment. I've looked around here.
Canthea says, maybe they're underground.
Yeah, but there is not. Hang on. Yeah, let me check the map layering. That's a good point, actually. Good call.
Canthea says, can you go through the water?
There's no layering. There's no, you know, when we can switch layers. Yeah, there's no layering here, so I don't think there is an underground to this section.
Meepzilla_173 says, one showcase trailer made me hate Wuthering Waves.
I just think, see, again, it depends what you want out of a game, right? I'm not a sweaty gamer by any means. I think I never.
Ads are about to run on Twitch.
Oh my god, girl! I was in the middle of speaking. Hurry up then.
Cannibal is someone who is fed up with people.
I'm I'm fed up with you stupid shit jokes. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, like, I don't think I realized until Genshin that I guess I am a casual gamer. I never even realized that. Because I always thought casual gamer meant you don't play a lot of games, but I don't. There's two different ways to mean casual gamer. You can also just mean that you like casual style games, which is, I think, definitely describes me, and I never realized it before Genshin. And for me, WoW is just too sweaty. And the thing I like to do the most is like exploration, and I just think WoW lacks exploration. Like, I don't know, the world just seems too tacked on. It doesn't feel very, like, doesn't mean anything. The characters don't really mean anything. They feel tacked on as well. Like, I like characters that fit into the world. You know, you can say any Genshin character, you can sort of say who they are. You have a really good idea of who they are and what their personality is like, and what place they have in the world. Whereas in WoW, you can't say that about any of the WoW characters. They just don't really mean anything. It's all so, I don't know, disconnected and tacked on. Like that Abby thing, it just feels so like last minute tacked on. And that's what spoils it for me. And I'm never in the WoW world, and I never like look on the horizon and see something and think, oh, what's in there? Like, I'm really curious. I want to go and explore it. Everything's just so, I don't know, bland and predictable, and it's just, there's no invitation to explore it at all. So I mean, that's what it is that I don't like about it so much. But you might, like that doesn't mean that I'm right. It's just my preference. People who enjoy WoW probably like it for different reasons. Right, I don't know where the hell this compass is pointing me. It's just saying over there. I mean, that is where, this is the thing, right? That's exactly where
Rise like smoke.
the door is. But if I stand in front of the door and do the compass. Oh, no, okay, it is pointing in there now. I didn't feel like it was before. Well, that's kind of stupid, because I can't get in there until I get the last fragment. Unless there's no way like around or anything. God, you seen how tall the frickin' cliff is. I don't even want to attempt to get on the other side of that door. Alright, where am I in the map? But I assume that my missing chest is somewhere in this region, because it's the region with the door. And if you read the helper text, it's going to point me back there again. Yeah. If you read the helper text on this, it says source, Kortepec Mountain and Basin of Unnumbered Flames exploration reward, which is the region that I'm in. But I've 100%ed that region, so like, what the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm at a loss. I've been looking for this missing piece for like a week now. And to be fair, I'm still finding chests. I've found like another 20 odd chests since I reached 100% exploration. But in a way it makes it harder, because I can't look at the map now and see which area it's missing in, because they all say 100%, even though that's not technically true. So it's a little bit frustrating. Let's try the north edge of this, just in case I missed something. Alright. I have scoured this map like a freaking fine tooth comb. It's bugging me so much though.
I'm tired already.
Oh, I'm back here. This is where I started. I've gone around in a giant circle. Oh, that's annoying. Because now I'm covering all ground. Okay, so instead of covering all ground... So I don't know, I don't think it's in this area. Have I been all the way down here? I'm sure I would have done it like 1,000 times. Just keep heading east. I don't know. Yeah, because I think I went up and over the mountain last time. So if let's just head east for now.
Running late again. Gotta steer clear of other people.
Oh my god, where is it?
Hurry up, Brassa.
I don't know, at this point it just feels like they gave us a tool and the tool isn't even helping at this point. I can't even use my compass right now. Oh shit, I thought you were Seat Lolly. There you go.
Fulfill our pact. You might feel a little bit.
Are you seriously
Let's blow bubbles.
picking a fight with me right now?
Don't forget. Suffer the wrath of Eastling. Get to work. Let's shred, Sharky. Let's ride.
Right, now leave me alone. Let me use my treasure compass. Ugh. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. It might go... It's hard to tell where the regions start and end as well. I think I should go north up to about here. And then come back down and maybe like try as far down as there. I don't know. Alright, let's head north. I feel like north is the way to go.
Running late again.
Oh my god. I just want this fragment. I think it's kind of a bad idea though what they did. So, because I've read like how do you get these fragments. So apparently the way these fragments work is they're randomly dropped from chests for specific areas. And I think that's why I'm in this very annoying state. Just because of RNG, I happen to have 100%ed the map and it still hasn't randomly dropped from a chest. But now that's put me in a really awkward situation because it's like, well, I can't track. It's hard to track where it is because everything says 100%. So I've just got to guess. Yeah, I'm not sure that was a good idea. I think they should have like assigned them to specific chests. Because some chests are going to be a lot easier to get than others. And also, like, I remember... Oh, God, I'm trying to think when this was. It was early Genshin. I think it was, like, when Genshin first came out. I remember seeing some YouTube videos about how to get some unreachable chests, right? And you had to clip out the bounds to get them. So, especially in Liyue. There was a few chests that were trapped behind cave walls and things, and if you clipped out of bounds, you could go and get them. So I did that because it was kind of fun. But then when I did like a reroll account later, I noticed that they'd gone in and moved these chests so that you could now get them. But obviously that didn't happen for a while. There was definitely a point when those chests were still trapped behind cave walls. So there's another problem, right? Is if they've made it so that these fragments drop in random chests, what if there's a chest? Imagine now that they've got the compass. I would imagine they would test all this stuff, but then again, you would have thought they tested it in Monster as well.
Rise like smoke.
There's always a chance that a chest is going to be stuck in a fucking wall or something that you can't get to, and that's the thing that drops the thing that you need. So it's definitely risky, right? There's I finally found one. Jesus, how have I missed him? How the hell have I missed him? Please drop the fragment. I can't deal with this much longer. Please drop the fragment. I'm in the right area. I mean, because I assume it would be a chest in this area, right? Because that's what the flavor text says. And it also just makes kind of logical sense that you would tie the fragment for the door to the chest, to a chest in that area that the door's in. Come on, give me the fragment. I swear to God, I'm gonna scream if I don't get the fragment.
Are these edible?
Oh my God! When will I get this fragment? Oh my God! I can't believe I still don't have the fragment. I'm actually going to scream. How many fucking chests are there? How do I not have this fragment yet? I swear to God, this is driving me nuts. This is worse than Sumeru. No, I don't know about that. Sumeru was really, really bad. 100%ing Sumeru was an absolute pain in the ass. But what made it so bad is they had a ton of these little Mora rocks. They were like a little pile of rocks that you picked up and you got Mora out of. And they counted towards exploration progress. But back then, the treasure compass didn't lead you to them. It only led you to treasure chests. But they've changed it now. And it's a lot easier now. But this is still a pain in the ass. Like, what the fuck, game? Oh, where is this fragment?
Running late again.
Should I try it out now? Ah, there's nothing here. Can I even get back out now?
Take me up.
Take me on. Take on me. You can squeeze through that, see, Lally. No, you can't. Okay, I'll let you off. Can we get out of this mess? I think she's going to need a rice pudding. See that? I don't know, can you stand on there? You can stand... No, you can't. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, moment of truth. Can you make it? Can you make it, girl? You can do it. You can do it, I believe. We're not going to talk about it, okay? We're never going to mention that ever again. Alright, just get up there. I swear I could have stood on there. If I was a skinny woman.
I'm tired already.
Oh, shut up. How do you think I feel? Put up with your shit. 24/7. Stop climbing. Go, go, go. There. Oh my god. This is horrendous.
Running late again.
This is horrendous. This is the very definition of horrendousness. Horrendosity. Horrendorousness. I'm sure I've probably checked this way multiple times. But it's worth rechecking because I'm desperate enough. I've got to try anything. Woo! We don't want Paimon to tell us this. Shut up, Paimon! Paimon, I swear to God. That was actually the ghost of old Paimon, that. Spooky as fuck. I almost shit my niggas. Chests? Anybody? Anything? Chests? No chests. Big surprise. Yeah, because I would have checked here. I like exploring all the weird little places. Why?
Gotta steer clear of other people.
I always do. It's not helping me now, though, is it? What's this shit? The fuck is this? Milani? Check it out. What is it? Bullshit. Doesn't fucking help me either, does it? Chests? I can't go on like this. West! We need to go west. But that's... West is Toyak Springs? It's not even the same region. What if it is, though? What if, like, the edge of this island... I'm so desperate at this point. I'll try anything. I just need to be put out of my misery. At this point, like, for all I know, my account's bugged. And, like, I was supposed to get it, but I didn't. I'll be forever incomplete. Oh my god. Get that. Okay. Let's follow. Are we going where? Let's try. Okay, let's try the west. Let's just try the west of this island. Just to exclude it. I'm like 9,000% sure that it won't be here. Because I think it's even the wrong region, but it's just, oh my god, I'm so desperate at this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't start me. You always gotta be starting something. You always want to be starting something. You always gotta be starting something. You always want to be starting something, and it's too high to get over. It's too low to get under. I'm stuck in the fucking middle, and where's me fucking fragment? As a great man once said. Don't you fucking squeal at me, you little bitch. Right, that's it. That's it. I've had enough of you lot. What have you done with it? You ate my fucking fragment. You've ate my fucking fragment, haven't you, you bitch? I can't cope. I can't go on like this. Where am I? Let's go north. North is the way. Oh my god. This is pure pain. Pure pain. The hell is that? What is that? Oh, is this a skyway? It looked weird though. I've been down here. I've been everywhere. That's the thing. Oh my god. It's probably worth checking down here though. Ah! Get back there. Wait, where's that? The fuck is this? Upper Sanctum? I never agreed to that. I never asked for this. Right, now I want to be back down. See, Lally, you've got a soft pillow to land on, haven't you? Right, get down there. Oh shit, am I getting the water? Shouldn't the ice have broken a fall? Leave me alone! Oh my god, leave me alone. Now I've got a mouse pointer on my screen for no reason. Oh, I can't live like this. I just can't, I can't live like this. It's too painful. Oh my god. Maybe I would be happy in Wuthering Waves after all. It's getting that bad. Nah, I don't think it's that bad. It is pretty bad though. This is pretty bad.
Running late again.
Oh my god. Where am I? I didn't mean to. I suppose I did. I've literally checked everywhere. I've definitely checked everywhere for this region now. I don't think there's anything left in this region. So then, what am I supposed to do with that? So then that leaves me to think it's either not in that region after all, even though the helper text says it is, and it would make logical sense for it to be. But I've checked everywhere. There are no more chests. Is there a chest for Killinese, maybe? Probably not. Try anything at this point.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Why me?
Get over there.
Now! It's justice o'clock. Should have stayed.
Watch me eyebrows.
Why me? It's justice o'clock. He might feel a little prick.
Ah! Oh my god, why? Why is this happening to me? I've been scammed. Account's bricked. I need to start a new account. The entire account's bricked. It's like fragment bug. I can't ever have a complete fragment set. I need to start a new account. What else can I do? Oh my god, it's bugged. Ah! Why am I falling off cliffs? There's just nothing anywhere. It's just like I've got everything. There's nowhere else it could be. I've checked everywhere. Don't you squeal at me, you little bitch.
Hurry up, Brassa.
I don't even think I'm in the right region anymore. I give up. I don't know what to do. What's that? Rest area entrance. What does that mean? Rest? What's that? Is that some new game mod? Some new hardcore game mod made by the Wooer team.
Hiker QuickTime 787 says,
Projection level 56. What did they call it in Wooer? Hello, bigger. Fucking chaos level or something. Chaos level 852. Is that what the rest area is? Maybe there's a chest in there that I missed. I don't even know what it is. Is that where we met the Teplasaur or whatever?
Running late again.
I think it is. God, I haven't been here in ages. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's in here? There's no way, right? Why can't I use the treasure compass in here? What the fuck? What? I'm not allowed to use the treasure compass in here. What does it even mean? Anyone want an omelette? Scrambled egg? Well, I can't even use the treasure compass in here.
I saw an official report on the Hoylab that some NVIDIA GPUs and having bugs at the moment and they released a way to fix it.
I'm fine.
Return to the skies.
Hiker QuickTime 787 posted a link.
I already said I'm fine. I don't want to fix somebody else's GPU. I don't have their GPU to fix.
Take me up.
Why would I want to fix somebody else's GPU? Okay, there's an invisible ceiling. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing in here that I can see. I forgot this place existed, to be completely honest. I was so annoyed. Well, let's go see Catherine.
Did you listen to Genshin's 5th anniversary music yet?
Unless I get it from this. No, I saw thumbnails for it, but I haven't listened to it. Have you? I'm sure it's good. Their music is always good. It's not in here, is it? No, I don't think so. That's a lot of rewards. I didn't get it, did I? Give me my C6 ka-ching.
Yes, I have listened to it, and it was a good song indeed that gives you the feeling of belonging.
Feeling of belonging. Can a song do that? Yes, we belong together.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling.
I'm mad because I 100% in that land a week ago, almost. These are supposed to drop in random chests. I can't find any more chests, and I still don't have it.
I can go fetch you the link to the song if you want me to, Cappy.
No, I know exactly where it is. I just don't want to listen to it right now. Playing this. I'll check it out off stream at some point. Sanctifying elixir. What was it? What happens if I destroy that? When defining artifacts with the artifact transmuter. What even is that? I don't even know what that is. Dust of Enlightenment. Where's Catherine? No, I don't want to talk to you. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! That works in real life. Someone starts talking to you and you just keep saying, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Eventually they like give you a dirty look and walk away. Doesn't work in here for some reason. Where the fuck is Catherine? I can never find Catherine in that land. There she is.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing.
Shut up.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Shut up. Oh my god. Also, can we buy from the shop yet or what? Oh, finally. I should probably buy the teapot shit, shouldn't I? Alright. I can farm the rest of it. I always need more though. I might just get more. Should I just get more? Saves me able to farm it for a while, doesn't it? You can get 20 of those anyway. You can get as many of these as you want though. Oh, you gotta buy all the other items before you can buy that. Oh, you motherfucker. Assholes. Fuck you. Right. Go on in. Right, what do I need to do? I know talent books probably. Shit, I should condense my resin. I need to condense my resin first.
This realm.
Shut up. Wait, where's my... Shouldn't I have trust rank? Yeah. I think I bought... Yeah, I bought what I want from here. Oh, except Mora. Still some more Mora there. Do we want artifact juice? I don't know. Eventually I'm going to need to farm some actual good artifacts for my Aino and my llama.
If you ever had
I just don't have the spare resin for it right now. Alright. 3. Now we can farm your books. What's this? Let's go!
fulfill our pact. You two. Time to
Rushes the moonlight.
ratchet tag. Your plan. Get to work.
With one heart, we pray.
Come back here, you little shit.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Branch into song.
Where's the tree? One gold. One gold. One mold. Let's clean the kitchen and make some noise.
Forest, protect us.
Show no mercy.
For the everlasting forest.
I swear.
For the everlasting waifu material. What's this? Nothing. Time waste. Gold? Ah, you bastards. Come on in.
East Papa. Get him. Get to work.
Freeze, motherfucker!
With one heart, we pray.
Ding dong firebomb.
Receive my blessing.
You two. Time to end them. Shoot.
For the everlasting forest. Branch into song.
He might feel a little pinch.
Gold! Oh my god, what the hell? What is this? Torture day. Why is that guy never freeze? Is he fucking waterproof or something?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
He's wearing a cagoule.
By the frost moon of old. Receive my blessing.
You didn't want to fucking leave this world,
Don't fall.
Or maybe if you didn't drop soapy bubbles all over the fucking floor all day long, maybe I wouldn't slip and fall. How about that, Seedwin? You don't want to make everything so slippery. Little shit. Alright. What's this? Weekly shenanigans. Going on. Right, let's see what we can do for Einar. I need people that can be able to get up. I knew I should have brought a bucket with me. Alright, what do you want, Einar? Everything. Does she want blue? Or is she only on gold now? Let me check. She's gone, she's left, she gave up, she got bored, went on. She wants gold now. Oh, you bitch. Also, she wants those weird little knobbly looking things. These things here. Oh shit, I didn't know what colour it was. I think it was the blues. Oh, I should probably check. Well, I know she wants the gold of these. I also have a fragile resin now. Yeah, it is the blue she wants. Do that one. Oh yeah, I've got registrations. Alright. Show yourself. What the fuck? 12 gold. That's ridiculous. That's redonkulous. Your basic attack is so pointless. So I have a choice. I can either use my... I don't even think using my fragile resin would get me another 5 gold. 60 resin, 5 gold. Unlikely. Very unlikely. Ugh. Shut up! I'll knock your teeth out in a minute. Right. There you go. Problem solved. No teeth. Alright, how about... should I just do the normal attack, even though it sucks? Ah, that felt really bad. Whatever, we did what we could. I'm not a miracle worker. So, what's tomorrow? Nothing. More farming day, isn't it? It's not yours. Your I can do you on Sunday. But I can't because I don't have the fucking boss mats. Unless I get a fragile. Not a fragile, a dream song. Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, you're so annoying. No, nothing will ever shut you up. Gosh, eyes. Alright, let's go talk to Llama. We'll go from the west. And then there's not really anything left to do. Go on, I'll kill him. Where the fuck is she? She's up here. We can't go as her because that'll be confusing. Go as I know, I guess. The hell is she? Oh, she sat down. She sat on a fat ass. Pete? I don't even know what... I don't even think I need these pearls. Whatever they are. Moonfall silvers. Wait, did I go the wrong... Oh my god. I can't see when you sat down. Stand up. She's sleeping on a fucking job as well. She's fucking faking it again. She's faking it!
It's you, traveler. I trust you are well.
No, I got fucking diarrhea. I've been shitting all morning. What about you? Oh, it's like that, is it? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, that's not it at all.
You don't want to talk about diarrhea and shit. Why not?
It's just my antlers are quite heavy. I almost toppled over. It gave me quite a shock.
Your tits look heavier, to be honest. But anyway, I guess sitting up takes skill. Sleeping sitting up takes skill.
Indeed it does.
Alright, next.
As you've seen, my antlers are bigger than everyone else's. It can get quite
Stop
exhausting
bragging.
if I have to walk long distances.
I've seen bigger.
Which is why I try to find the time to come here and rest whenever I can. I fear I must have nodded off this time, however.
That sounds hard, like my pee-pee. Is there anything that can be done to lighten the load?
I'm afraid nothing much helps beyond finding somewhere to sit down every now and then and taking a rest. Miss Aino once offered to produce a mechanical device that would help support my neck and antlers.
The fuck? Why don't you just get a bra like everybody else?
While I was grateful, it didn't seem to be entirely... how should I put it?
Do you want me to send you the Ann Summers link? I can help you try them on as well if you want.
Choice of words. Someone in my role needs to maintain a certain image.
Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a
You
joke?
and your fucking jokes at the worst time.
What did the beaver say to the tree? It's been nice knowing you.
Llama, talk to me.
As an enchanter of the Frost Moon Scions, it would be unseemly to appear in public with a machine around my neck.
Depends what kind of machine. I mean, you know, a fucking power drill hanging from your neck. Yeah, you would look a bit like a weirdo. But what if it was a digital pendant that told the time? I think that would look pretty sick.
Indeed.
Having your very own Paimon would solve the problem. Yeah, do you want my Paimon? You can have her. She's free. I don't need her. She could help you hold your antlers up from behind. She'd probably fucking eat them.
That's actually...
Oh, no, why are we... No, I wasn't joking. I was serious. I thought we were finally getting rid of her.
I must say I found that quite the amusing mental image. Thank you. A good laugh was exactly what I needed to chase the tiredness away.
Don't mention it. I'm here all week.
Don't be a stranger. Feel free to drop by whenever you're passing through. I'll make sure we have all the fresh fruit you can eat.
And with that, she disappeared off the face of the earth, never to be seen again. Or did she turn into the cat? I don't know. I know wanted a cat. Can't we just steal the cat for I know? I feel bad. Anna should be allowed a cat. Is there anybody else to talk to or not? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's it. That's your daily dose of Genshin. I can't believe I still can't get that fragment. It's oh my god, it's so irritating. It's insane how many more chests I've opened since then, and like it still hasn't showed up. Like I'm genuinely running out of places to check, and I'm genuinely wondering if it's possibly bugged. Like somehow my account got like, I don't know, RNG fucked somehow. It's probably not. It's probably something that I'm missing somewhere. But like that's the thing. How the hell am I meant to know where? When everything's 100%, it's not like I can just concentrate on one area. Could be any fucking where. Could even be on fucking Easy Breeze. I hate that place. So I didn't know where to start. It's rather annoying. So what was the point in fucking... What was the point in making a wish for anecdotes? If they don't show up. Oh yeah, I've got Qingyu Vale as well to do. I haven't 100% did that yet either. Qingyu Vale's not Pyroculus though, is it? Like, there's no way it would be there, right? That wouldn't really make sense, would it? But like, that's the thing, right? Like, what chests are Qingyu Vale? Yeah, you are not currently within Natlan. Enable quick swap Pyro treasure compass for Geo treasure compass, because I suppose technically it's part of Liyue. Yeah, so like there's no way it's going to be out here, I wouldn't have thought. But I could... Yeah, I guess I need to craft a Geo treasure compass at some point so I can finish this off. Why is that Pyro Slime got a blue mark on him? What does that mean?
Receive my blessing for the everlasting forest.
Fulfill our pact. You on this?
Oh, I remember these. Oh, these were cool actually.
Wibbly wobbly.
With one heart, we pray. Lush as the...
I forgot about these.
Keep lolling. Keep papa. Get him. Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting forest. treasure has been waiting for you all along.
I doubt it. It's a long fucking way. That puts that one at 99%, I guess. I also got an achievement. Destroy 7 sources of miasma. I don't have asthma. I'm so mad about that fragment. It's just, I just want to be done with it. It's just driving me nuts. And again, it's so stupid because like it has practically no effort on, like no effect on my account. Like the rewards are just artifacts. Like who cares? I already have 100% exploration for all of Natlan. Yeah, maybe I get like 5 primo. I don't even think you get primos for that actually, but okay, whatever. Even if I did, it would only be like 5 fucking primos or something. So like, there's no real benefit to doing it. It's just that sense of like, oh my god, it's so annoying because it's the last one, and it's the last fragment for the last one, and then that completes that entire like fragment, you know, unlocking mechanic. But I can't fucking get it. It's driving me nuts. Or like something's bugged out and I don't know. I didn't get it when I was supposed to or something. I don't even know at this point. Alright. I'm gonna leave it there. I need to pee. Yeah, I'll probably work on my game off stream because I don't think anybody finds it that entertaining to watch. But yeah, I've got my little bone. What do you do with these things? Like, I've caught them before. I think they just drop meat. Yeah, I got my little bone animating thing. I'm just hoping that the downgrading the version of Unity.
Piker QuickTime 787 says, "Okay, Cappy, have a nice day then."
You too, you too. Yeah, I'm just hoping that downgrading the project to the previous version that I was on stops the crashing because it's kind of hard to work when it keeps crashing all the time. But yeah, I'm going to go through and make some animations for the characters' ults and stuff, which I thought would be fun to stream, but it's just, I don't know, it's long, tedious and boring, I guess. But we're getting there. If I stop playing these stupid fucking games and actually get on with it. So yeah, I should do some work, really. I'm not sure which ones of these are actually done. Alright, I'll leave it there. We'll catch you next time. Bye.